Welcome back. A sci-fi thriller that hit the big screen this weekend takes us a closer look at what could be beyond the stars. Movie reviewer Matt Roan gives us a take on the film to see if it brought life to audiences.
Welcome to another Monday. It was another huge weekend at the box office with nothing being able to slow down Beauty and the Beast. Of the new releases, Power Rangers had a rather impressive showing, coming in second. With 3 new releases out, I wasn't sure what I was going to see until I actually was in the ticket line at the theater. I found myself shying away from Power Rangers since I wasn't even a fan as a kid. To me, Chips didn't look like it would deliver the laughs I wanted, so when in doubt, always go with Ryan Reynolds. So without any further ado, here's my take on the sci-fi thriller Life. Our movie begins present day aboard the International Space Station. A group of astronauts are on a mission to retrieve a probe carrying back rover samples from Mars. All of the astronauts are well equipped at their roles and ready to get things done. After a close call, they manage to secure the probe and bring the samples inside for analysis. After sorting through the materials, the team manages to find a microscopic organism, and through manipulation of its environment along with other stimuli, they are able to bring it back to life. This is the first definitive proof of life outside of Earth. The entire team is thrilled and celebrating the historic discovery along with joyous events that are happening for them back at home. As the days pass, they find that the organism, now monikered Calvin, is growing at an alarming rate. After a mishap in the lab resulting in Calvin going dormant, they try to stimulate it back to activity through shocks. It works, but to the extreme that Calvin now decides to take the upper hand. After severely injuring one crew member, it escapes the lab into the open expanse of the space station. Crew decides that this organism cannot be allowed to get back to Earth and set out to destroy it. Unfortunately, Calvin seems to be a lot more intelligent and resilient than any of them could have predicted. As the movie progresses, the suspense builds. Not only does the crew have to fight for their own lives, but it seems that everything keeps tipping in the direction of sending the International Space Station crashing back to Earth. It seems that Calvin has an answer for everything they throw at it. Now, under the assumption that these organisms are responsible for ending all life on Mars, their main goal is to keep it away from our planet. We as the audience wait to see exactly how this is going to play out, knowing it's probably not the best idea to get too attached to anybody. So, what to say about this one? I went in hoping that this was going to be a really well done and a nice appetizer for Alien Covenant coming out in the near future. And I'm sure it would have been just that if only I hadn't seen all the previews for it. I mean, it has all the ingredients for a good movie, but way too much is given away in the trailers. I found that there just weren't any surprises. I enjoyed all of the actors' performances. Ryan Reynolds was his usual self, which is always a plus, and Jake Gyllenhaal was not bad at all. I just felt like there was no bang for the buck, but again, there may have been if I wasn't bogged down by the feeling that I'd already seen the whole movie through commercials. This is definitely one to save for home viewing, which is too bad because all of the space scenes and cinematography are great for the big screen. Last week I wasn't here to do a review, but I did see the Belko Experiment. Very brutal movie, but exactly what I was hoping for and expecting. It was indeed Office Space meets the Hunger Games, with weird government shenanigans going on in the background. If that's your cup of tea and you don't mind the brutality, you should definitely check that one out. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.
All right, thanks, Matt. Another one to check out. We'll keep it here. One last look at your 7-day forecast. We're back in a moment.